Hey, I'm Maureen, Beauty Director at Violet Grey, and today we're going to be prescribing a full-on body care routine for Carole Radziwill.
From the neck down. That's what we'll call it, from the neck down.
So what's your normal go-to body care routine?
Okay, so I've got to say up until this point, my body care has been really almost non-existent.
Okay.
But I just...
Like a moisturizer situation and
sometimes, yeah, sometimes. Okay. You know, I just noticed my elbows, if our elbows face forward, we literally kill ourselves.
Mine are heinous.
Yeah.
You don't want to see that.
No one wants to see their elbows, which is why they
not a particularly
God designed them to be
gorgeous.
But I just recently kind of discovered my body. I never really thought about it too much. I didn't spend much time attending to it.
Mm-hmm. But it's kind of an afterthought, I think, for a lot of people.
Yeah. My whole life I was naturally, sort of underweight and kind of scrawny, and I didn't really care that much. But about 8 months ago, I started working out. Heavy weights, lifting 4 days a week, and then I just added 1 day of Pilates. And
you run too, right?
Well, what happened? I started training I decided to do the New York City Marathon to sort of kickstart this idea of like, okay, now I'm in my 50s, I really should start exercising, right?
Because health is wealth, so
right. And while it looks good on the outside, it's still like aging on the inside. Mm-hmm. So I started running, and I did the New York City Marathon. I would take Epsom salt baths all the time because I'm a big bath person, and the Epsom salt really helped my skin, and it helped with my muscles and the aches and the pains. And then I kind of got out because I wanted to build, because I was so scrawny, I wanted to build muscle, so I started weight training. My skin is still like, I'm like, oh, now I'm noticing my skin is like dry and dehydrated.
Yeah, because I feel like when you work out and you're building your muscle, you want to kind of expose, like summer's coming, we're wearing shorter skirts and dresses. And a little birdie did tell me that you're an Epsom salt junkie. I have the perfect remedy for you. Oh, it's like an upgrade Epsom salt situation.
Yeah, because I got it.
It's not particularly sexy.
No, when you get it by the 10-pound bag at the pharmacy, it's not.
Right. So this
doesn't look good in your bath.
The African Botanics Kalahari Desert DETOX salts. You sprinkle them.
It smells so good.
It's got lemongrass and juniper, so it really is like mood boosting too. Mm-hmm. You sprinkle a little bit in your bath as it's running.
Yeah.
And then you double up with a witch hazel bath oil.
Okay.
And
this is for dryness?
Yeah, it's for dryness because you said your skin is a little bit dry.
Really dry. Like my calves are like, it's like alligator skin.
So the combo together, this will help detox and like relax your muscles. Mm-hmm. And this will be for the hydration. It also smells beautiful.
Smells so
it's got
good.
witch hazel, so it's super soothing.
What is it?
It's a little witch hazel in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this...
Okay, so these together combined.
Yeah, this is a double whammy.
Like a couple of drops of this.
A couple of drops is all you need. I tend to go a little overboard. I love the scent of it, and I think for baths, it's like more of a ritual than anything.
And you won't see, with the salt and stuff, you don't see any bubbles or anything. It just looks like water.
They'll disintegrate. Yeah. So you put it in while the water is running, and by the time it's full, you won't notice it in there, but the smell is intoxicating. Yeah. It's lovely.
And you notice it after. Like I know with the Epsom salts, I was like, I didn't see anything. I didn't feel like anything was happening. And then I'd get out and I'd be like, oh.
Yeah, it's all kind of relaxed and soothed. And this has, it's a base of oil, so it really will leave a nice hydrating layer behind. So this combo I love.
Okay, so that's for the bath.
That's for the bath.
Okay,
you
so
said you're already into that.
Yeah,
light a candle.
Yeah, I have candles. I do the
Chill
bath
out,
at night.
A little self-care moment.
I do a shower after the gym in the morning.
Okay, nice. And you can actually sprinkle a little bit of that oil in the shower, and it'll kind of have like this uplifting.
And then after the shower, I put like just body oil all over my body now. Okay,
which is great.
That's what I'm starting to do.
Yeah, but in the bath too, if you're doing your kind of regimen, you definitely need a solid body wash.
Okay,
you're probably not.
I'm not into body wash. No. I'm not like I use what's in there, and sometimes don't say I use shampoo. Is that terrible?
It's not the greatest.
But I mean, it's
sometimes in a pinch.
Shampoo.
Yeah, I'm not going to judge you for that. But they do make formulations specifically for the body.
I mean, there's hair all over our body. It's the same as shampooing.
I like that theory.
But I am looking for a good body wash.
Yeah, this Necessaire body wash is amazing because it has vitamin C and E.
What does it smell like?
It's eucalyptus.
Oh wow, that smells so good.
Yeah, and it also has 3 different kinds of oils in it, so you're also getting the hydration.
Okay.
So the thing about shampoo is that it probably will cleanse the skin, but it's not replenishing anything. And that's the thing about
Maybe
body
that's why
wash.
my skin is so dry.
Yeah, body wash will get rid of the oils and the gunk, but then it'll replace hydration, moisture.
Okay.
So this is
That
really
makes
great.
sense. Okay.
And it's got
good.
omega 6 and 9. So you're not just getting immediate hydration, you're getting lasting hydration too. So
Okay.
you know sometimes you get out of the shower or the bath and a couple hours later you're like a little itchy.
Yeah.
This is amazing for that.
Okay, but it's not going to create bubbles on it. It's
It's
like
not going to
soapy.
create bubbles. Yeah, I use it with a loofah,
you
or
do.
you can just kind of suds it up a little
Okay.
bit. It's not super foamy. It has these really gentle surfactants, so plant-derived surfactants.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So it's not
It's
a
like-
ton of suds, but you'll get a little bit
And
of
how
foam.
much, because this isn't that big of a bottle. Like,
No, but
how
a little
much
goes a long way.
Okay, so you just use a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, I like to do a loofah moment, you know, just really kind of like
You do?
Cal gonna take me away style, you know.
Yeah, loofahs are great, right?
They are
I have
great.
like
You
one
gotta
of
keep
those
them clean,
old-fashioned washcloths that
Okay.
are really nubby.
Nubby.
Forget what they're called. My mother-in-law used to use them all the time.
Like a terry cloth
It's like,
situation.
but it's rougher than terry cloth and super thin. I don't know.
So you're
some
getting
French
a nice
company. So it's an
exfoliation.
exfoliation,
Yeah.
but with my shampoo.
Well, they have other kinds of exfoliants out there, so you may be able to retire your nubby little cloth. This is amazing. It's And the Moon. It's a sugar body scrub. Kim Kardashian loves it. It's amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
Her skin is good, huh?
I mean, that lady's got a full body care routine.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
What's her body care routine?
I don't know, but we
Does
need
she
to
use
find
this?
out. She uses this.
Oh, wow.
It smells delicious. It's kind of like cake,
Yeah, it smells like
but it's got
smells
a
like
sugar
birthday cake.
sugar's base, and then it has coconut oil and sweet almond oil. So again, you're like really layering on the hydration. So you're starting out in the bath,
Right.
hydration
At night,
yeah,
that's
and then you're washing, getting all the gunk off, but also moisturizing at the same time.
Right, and then this.
and then that. So I like to think of it. There's a lot of double cleansing happening in the face
Yeah,
region. So
yeah,
you know, you use an oil cleanser and then either a cream or a foam cleanser. This is kind of my 2-step double cleansing for the body.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll use this first, actually, scrub it down, exfoliate everything, and then I go in.
This first, then this.
Yeah.
Not this.
You can do whatever.
Okay. Can you mix them? Can you do a cocktail?
You know,
Like
they have different textures, so I wouldn't mix them
Okay,
together. But I like to get rid of any of like the dead skin cells
Right,
first.
and then go in with the wash.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
And then your skin is super smooth. It's like silk.
But you know, one thing I have to ask you, because
Tell me.
I'm like sort of old fat. I know no one does this anymore, but I still do. I shave my legs.
Okay.
So now
I think the entire world shaves their legs.
they laser or they wax. I feel like nobody shaves their legs anymore. And when I do the exfoliation and then I shave, it stings. So
There's
would
some
you
irritation.
Right. So do you shave first and then do the exfoliation?
Well, you can't just shave. So there's like you have to like prep the skin too.
oh no,
you know?
I feel like
Yeah.
another regime is coming
Yes,
in.
and I have just the perfect thing for you, Carol. So this is a 3-step shaving kit.
Oh, you're kidding.
They make something for
I don't even
everything
think
these
I feel like
days.
I'm the only one who shaves nowadays.
I shave.
You think Kim Kardashian is shaving?
She probably
She's
has
been
had-
dipped in
yeah,
wax.
Yeah, dipped in wax, lasered all over, I'm
Yeah.
sure. But, you know, sometimes
I mean,
sometimes
it's
a girl
shaving.
just needs a
it
razor,
needs a shave.
you know?
Okay.
What are you gonna do? So that's the other thing too. It's like we prep our skin, we really cleanse it, and then we get the serums on. You know,
Right.
putting all that stuff on a dirty face like doesn't make
Right,
sense, right?
right.
So it's kind of the same thing for like any intimate area or your legs that you're shaving. So you want to prep it with an oil first because you really have to soften the skin
Okay.
before you take a razor to it, right?
Okay. But have you washed and exfoliated already? And then you prep it.
Yes.
Then you go and you're like, okay, I've shaved, so you put the oil on. But doesn't that counter the exfoliation?
Well, you can exfoliate and get rid of the dead skin
Right,
cells.
right, 'cause that's what's
and you
exfoliate.
don't have to exfoliate every time you get in the bath or
Right,
every time
okay,
you get in the shower.
okay.
You know, all kind of depending on my time frame.
Right.
Like sometimes I got to get in and I got to get out, and the exfoliation happens maybe like 2 or 3 times a week.
Okay, and then shaving 2 or 3 times a week.
Shaving,
you don't shave
yeah.
every day anyway.
Yeah,
Do
if
you?
I had to choose, I have to shave more than
then
I
you have to exfoliate. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, now I'm getting it.
So if you're...
All right, so you put the oil on. I never
Yeah,
did
you
this.
put the oil on, you kind of prep it, softens the skin, really kind of opens up the hair follicle so that when you take the razor to it, there's not as much irritation.
Right.
So you prep it with the oil and then you use the foam. So
Okay.
are you using shampoo?
No.
Okay.
I do use shaving cream.
Okay.
I mean, not
I'm
all
proud
the
of
time.
you.
Not all the time, I must say. Sometimes I do it dry.
Sometimes if I'm really in a bind, I'll use conditioner.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never even thought of that.
Yeah, so it's a nice little
Okay, no, but
moisturizing
I
layer.
do like to try to use shaving cream because it does make a big difference.
It makes a
big
world of
It's
difference.
like-
Yeah, so this shaving cream
Okay,
is
I love
amazing. And this kit is really more for the intimate area. So they were formulated by a
Oh,
gynecologist.
really? Oh,
yeah.
for the bikini wax, for the bikini
area.
shave.
Yeah, but I
You really
use-
got to get in there with the
you
razor.
do, you know, you gotta kind of like,
You know, it's dangerous.
that's a workout. But I will use the whole kit on my legs too,
Right.
because it really does
Okay.
help prep.
Okay.
And then that's pretty much my routine in the shower.
In the shower, okay.
Yeah, or the bath.
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 This is shower.
The shower. I also use this in the bath too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know,
can do that,
depending
yeah.
on how much investment you want to make.
Right. I like, for me, the bath is like candle
You time.
soaking. That's it.
Okay.
I'm not like...
Fine. And then you said when you get out of the bath,
I
you
do
do the
oil
oil.
up.
Do the oil.
I literally like a vat of coconut oil.
And that's awesome. But I would suggest either mixing it with moisturizing cream because you get longer hydration.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Or layering it. So
Okay.
this is one of my favorite things ever. It's the Tatcha Indigo Soothing Body Butter.
It's so pretty.
It's a beautiful blue color, but it disappears into the skin so you won't have like a
Right.
smurfy
It
look.
smells good.
It smells nice. It's really hydrating and soothing. So Indigo,
I'm really into fragrances lately, like in my
What
body
kind of,
creams.
What kind of
and-
fragrances do you
Like-
gravitate towards?
Well, even for, I know this is so not done that much anymore, but like fragrance in cosmetic products. I don't know, I just...
It has to smell nice,
Smell of,
you know?
like, yeah.
And I think that's the key about body care too. It has to be inviting. And it
Yeah.
has to be more
It has to
than
smell
just
good.
than just
More so like your
the
face,
benefit.
they don't have to smell. But your
Yeah.
body, like it smells so good.
It's divine.
Okay, so you would put this on, so I get out of the bath, I put
Yeah.
this on, and then the body oil.
Yeah, if you're pressed for time.
Or just like a cocktail.
Yeah, I'll take a dollop of that, a couple, you know,
A pump
drops
of- yeah.
of oil, and then all over my body.
Okay.
If you have a little bit more time, I'd put this on first, and then seal all that goodness in with the oil on top.
Okay. Okay.
And then you'll get
I
that
didn't know
glow.
that. I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
didn't realize it. I thought oil was like the best, the most hydrating thing you could put on your skin because it's oil. I didn't realize this had like different effect. Like this goes deeper and lasts longer.
Yeah, it depends on like the texture of something. So oils
Yeah.
are really meant to like sit on the surface of the skin and hydrate. A cream, depending on how thick it is, can go a little bit deeper and penetrate into the skin.
Yeah. Oh, that's good to know.
That's why it's similar to like a serum. It's lighter in texture, so you put that on first and it'll sink in, and then your moisturizer and an oil on top.
Right. Okay.
So it's
That
the same
makes sense.
sort of
Same
philosophy.
kind of philosophy.
Yeah.
Love that.
A birdie told me that you were a fan of the GloPro.
I love the GloPro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
I mean,
so
I have.
amazing about it? Because I haven't
Well-
actually tried it.
Well, I started microneedling like 4 or maybe even 5 years ago, and I mean I loved it. I mean I just did it on my face, and it made my skin so glowy, and then the texture changed, and
So a lot
and
smoother.
a lot smoother, and also it, like when you think about it, you're putting all these serums in, and just to be able to create little micro channels basically in your
Yeah.
skin to let the serums and the lotions sink in deeper. It just logically made sense to me. So then when I found this one, which has a red light attached to it, I'm
So it's a
obsessed with
2
red
for
light.
1 kind of
Yeah,
bonus.
like you could never get enough red light, ever. Like I do this, and I do a cosmetic microneedling on my face at home at night when I take my makeup off, and then I have a separate just a red light. You know, when I'm like lying in bed watching my shows, well, binging Game of Thrones, I'm like doing my
Just
red
do a
light.
little light moment.
My light moment, yeah. But I recently got the attachment for the body.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so there's an attachment for the body. It's a little bit of an investment too, but it sounds like you've seamlessly thrown it into your
No. I'm integrating it into my. No, I haven't used. I just received it. I haven't even used it yet. But I really feel like, and this is what happens, I think, with a lot of people. You get a little overwhelmed. It's like, how many, it's like too many steps, and then you got to do this and this. So I'm just like, for me, it's like right now I'm doing the oil. I'm going to add the moisturizer.
Baby steps.
I'm going to add this and do the oil. And then I'm gonna, then my third thing will be the microneedling.
Yeah, and I feel like if you microneedle,
is it good for cellulite?
Yeah, it's good for cellulite. It boosts circulation there. It gives a temporary kind of lifting effect, so the modeling, the dimpling isn't as deep.
Yeah.
And then with continued use, it'll get better and better.
I mean, it's like it works on the face.
If it works on the face,
it's got to work on the body.
Exactly.
What about those damn elbows, though? Nothing works on the
elbows. You're gonna have to double whammy it with the hydration.
Yeah.
It's really
even still like
and really get in with the exfoliation.
Yeah, the elbows are not designed properly.
No,
who can we talk to about that? God,
help!
What were you thinking?
Elbows and knees for sure. This is a lifesaver. But the last product that I wanted to recommend is the 37 Actives Neck and Décolleté treatment, which we forget about like this area. It's kind of no man's land in terms of skincare. So it's almost like a hybrid serum moisturizer texture because it sinks in like that. Right. So it's not greasy at all. Oh, it's not. I would even do a little GloPro moment here. And
well, I do that now. I mean, I do that now. I've discovered my neck and chest area probably 5 years ago. 15 years too late, but 5 years ago.
It's never too late, I feel
I feel like I tell all my 30-year-old girlfriends, I'm like, bring it down. Bring it down.
Yeah. I mean, and whatever's left, after your skincare routine, I just kind of give it a go there.
Here. Yeah.
Because I feel like every little bit counts. Every drop counts.
Yeah, and sunscreen too.
Sunscreen is a must, all the way down.
All the way down.
Also on the back of your hands.
How did we survive as kids? Like when I was growing up in the 70s, they didn't even have sunscreen.
No, it was like this moment, the foil moment.
The foil and baby oil.
Yeah, it looked nice at the time, but 30 years later, not so much.
This feels good.
Yeah, so this is amazing. It was formulated by a dermatologist, Dr. Macrina Alexiadis, Harvard trained, brilliant, and it has peptides in it. It has red algae and vitamin C and E, so it's really going to help.
What does it help with texture or coloration?
It will help boost elasticity, so you're really getting a smoothing.
It's like 2 lines.
Yeah, that you know what that is? Tech neck. It's like we're always like this.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You need to GloPro that puppy. And then this.
To GloPro my
what is
it? Tech neck?
Tech neck.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I know. There's all sorts of horrible things.
Right, because we're looking down at our phone.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, at
so
least
GloPro
I had 30 years of my life.
Put this amazing treatment on. Like I said, it's super lightweight. So even throughout the day, I'll throw it in my bag sometimes and feel like skincare up top, we usually have makeup on and sunscreen, so I'm not touching up throughout the day, but this is actually really easy to...
Yeah, I carry sunscreen around with me just for my neck.
That's an amazing habit.
Yeah.
I love that.
You just slather it on. But you're right, your face is kind of more protected. As a woman, you have moisturizer on, you have
sometimes,
some foundation or some tinted moisturizer with sunscreen. Yeah. Wow.
The neck is neglected. Tech neck. It's a thing. It's a real thing. I know.
Turtlenecks are your friend.
Well, not anymore.
Do you think that's why Steve Jobs wore a turtleneck all the time? He must have really had tech neck.
Yeah, he probably had tech neck before it was a thing.
Oh, man. Well,
thank you so that's everything in a nutshell. And again, you just add in what you can when you can.
Slow and steady.
Yeah.
That's what I because you don't want to get too overwhelmed, but this is great.
You don't.
Bath. Shower,
but it's also really easy. I feel like once you get in the habit, it's similar to your skincare face routine.
What I'm doing on my face.
It becomes clockwork.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Maureen. This has been really educational.
Yeah,
and I thought I knew a lot. I knew nothing about the body.
You know so much.
Not from the neck down.
But it's really applying the same principles for your face routine to your body. So, report back.
I will.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
I'm excited for you.